Adam, good to have you on board. Busy day, eh?
Good morning, Dan. Thanks so much for having me.
You got it. So, last-minute message. We got a big day ahead tomorrow. What's your final message for voters?
My final message is, this is the race for the future of Nevada. And we need to make sure that people turn out tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very important day. And, we have to decide whether we're going to stay our unique state that we all love and whether we're going to go the direction of low taxes and lower regulations and more individual liberty, or whether we are going to flip off the map and turn into California. The choice is genuinely that stark.
Yeah, that's the important part. I often call Las Vegas California East, but you're concerned our entire state may be heading in that direction, and that's the crucial element in this election tomorrow, isn't it?
Look, if we have a Democrat governor and 2 Democrat houses, then all of the progressive, left-wing policies that you see in California will come to Nevada. And in fact, a lot of them were tried in 2017. And I hope your listeners really understand the urgency that without a Republican governor as a backstop to veto that agenda, all of those things will be here, and not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now. They're going to be here in just a few months. So we really need people to turn out. We really need people to, talk to others, make sure people are voting, make sure people aren't sitting this one out. And we've got a state to save on Tuesday.
Every election we always say, oh, this is the most important election in history. In this particular case, it might be true. We're seeing more interest in this midterm, far more than in 2014, for example. This may rival voter turnout for the presidential election 2 years ago, won't it?
Well, it's not quite presidential level. But it's certainly higher than most non-presidential elections. And so enthusiasm is up, and people are turning out more. And look, let's be very clear that more Democrats turned out by registration than Republicans in early vote. And we have Election Day where we need to make sure we come out strong and we balance those scales.
The polls indicate that your race with Steve Sisolak for governor, it's going to be close. So turnout's going to be very, very important. But, whatever way this is going to go tomorrow, the message for voters from you is you have to ask yourself, what kind of Nevada do you want going forward?
Exactly. And look, we've been campaigning for a year now. We have campaigned in all 17 counties. No candidate has worked harder and met more individual voters. That's been a focus of our campaign. In fact, just in the last few days, I've been calling directly into voters' households. And it's always, pretty surprising response I get when I'm calling in. People first say, is this a robocall?
Yeah, really?
Say, no, it's me. I'm right here. Takes about a couple of minutes to convince them that I'm really on the phone. But, look, the good news is people get it. People understand it. One of the first things I hear is, your opponent is going to raise our taxes, is going to raise our property taxes. We absolutely cannot let that happen. So, look, the message has gotten out, and it's been a lot of hard work. And I believe there's going to be enough Nevadans to make sure we win this race and we save our great state.
Adam Laxalt's a Republican candidate for governor. He is with us this morning here on News Talk 780 KOH. As we get closer to Election Day tomorrow, I see a lot of the campaign commercials get a little bit more serious. I saw a Sisolak commercial over the weekend where it seems like he tried really hard to sound like a Republican. It's got to be something, I don't know if deceptive is the right word. He's not a Republican, but he's trying to act like it.
This is what you have in campaigns. And, my opponent is a career politician. He's been doing this for over 20 years. And he's the type of politician that will tell you exactly what you want to hear to try to earn your vote. And, yeah, you're absolutely right. He's trying to sound like he's a center-right candidate. And I hope voters reject that. I hope we've done our job so people understand that he stands for more taxes and more regulations. In fact, he's raised more taxes than any candidate for governor in the history of our state. And so there's no question. You see those ads, he's doing his darndest to try to, not only cut into our, my voter base on the Republican side, but we've done a great job winning common sense Democrats. These are Democrats that are not on board with the progressive agenda. These are Democrats that love our state, and they do not want us to turn into California. And so, he's trying to get some of those people back that we've been able to resonate with. And, of course, independents as well. Independents, they care about these things. They don't want more government. They don't want more taxes. They don't want more regulations. And so, unfortunately, this is a business. People could say whatever they want on a 30-second commercial, and hopefully people see through it all.
Adam Laxalt's the Republican candidate for governor. Busy day ahead today. What you got on your agenda?
Well, we're going to be working hard all day long. We are going to be making more phone calls directly into people's homes, which I'm really, really enjoying, to be able to actually speak directly to voters. We're going to do a number of teletown halls so that we can actually do direct voter engagement here to close this thing out. And then we've got a couple rallies, and then tomorrow I'll be voting with my wife Jamie and my three little kids, and we'll be pushing all the way till the end.
It's going to be a big day tomorrow. Vote 2018. He's Adam Laxalt, the Republican running for governor. I don't know where you're going to be in the evening on election night. Adam will be here covering everything, so if you got time to check in with us during the course of the evening, by all means, do so. We hope to be congratulating you at some point tomorrow night.
We'll try to do that, and we are going to be in Reno. And, my wife got to choose where we're going to spend election night. I think after this year, she deserves it with 3 kids under 5. And so she wants to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight with our 3 kids. So,
all right.
but yeah, that's where we're going to be.
All right. Answer your phone today, folks, as you never know. Adam Laxalt might be on the other end. You might get a chance to talk to him yourself today. Adam, best of luck. We'll catch up with you tomorrow, okay?
All right. Thanks, Dan.
All right.
Get out and vote, everybody.
There you go. That's it. Get out and vote.